Welcome everyone to another Linux live stream here on our channel. Finally testing, hopefully making some better use of our shiny new AM5 DDR5 AMD Ryzen 4 or AMD Zen 4 Ryzen 7000 series. Here is still a bit glitchy and unstable because I guess maybe it's also the power supply. I figured. Anyway, let's hope that survives the stream. Of course, it shouldn't be like that, but it's also my fault. Probably thumbnail you see there, probably tiny little bit. You probably don't want to run this 200 plus watt monster. Also, I think like CPU 200 watt, like board 100 watt, like memory 20 watt or so. 500 watt should be enough without a GPU, but yeah. Anyway, new GPU, a new PSU, new power supply ordered because nothing like having some in stock in the office, of course. And also memory, I ordered some 6000 kit that is not as large, just for the testing to see if it's even AMD export, to see if that does any better. So faster to build errors, right? Of course, the crazy stuff. Oh, there's also another machine. So unfortunately, recently my to-do is increasing faster than I can freaking work on it due to the nature of the ever-changing open source. Some stuff is also simply silly, including one thing, the latest LVM claim, or I thought mostly claim, but also apparently LVM, once lib edit, and now it doesn't find it. So not only for me annoying, yes, more free SNB or whatever, BSD licensed, so get text, read line, so implementation. For me the annoying thing is yet another package NT2, but another annoying thing is it doesn't somehow cross-build with that. I think Clang build, but maybe LVM not. So yeah, let's take a look, and then let's also probably, let's try to hammer this machine a little bit, and nothing like probably test compiling, or you know what? Let's not fully test compile it because I don't want to unnecessarily stress it without a better power supply. Let's just see if all the patches apply. Oh, also this is the wrong kernel. Of course we tested all of this already here on this channel, you guessed it. Release candidates, security and bug fixes. We are here 24/7, 365 days of the year testing this fine stuff. Let's see if all of our custom patches apply. And yeah, they did already. Probably we can commit it. And exactly for that reason I got the Ryzen instead of the Epic or Threadripper, because higher single core boost right for this. Even the Linux kernel like the rest, but probably 20 seconds or whatever that was. And 20 seconds from 4 minutes something of all modular Linux kernels. Obviously quite a bit. Here, so for you playing along at home, that fun bug fixes there. Cheers. And now let's see what doesn't build with LVM. Actually, you have seen that in the previous video, and I thought, yeah, some memory instability, but no, this is so much to actually, even if you have the world's fastest enthusiast desktop gaming developer machine, you still need to read the errors here. Also, yeah, recurring pro tip. So many people write me with T2 building that for something. Tell me, why does it not build? It's like, I'm sorry, I can't read your log files, right? Read the log files. It's also like here, warning lib edit. So it does completely not find it. The question is why? Is it really not there? I thought I added that. Maybe I added that wrong. Let's see what's going on there. And so that is, however, in tools cross lib edit. So there are some. Why does that not compile? And that is a sad reality. Even if you have so fast machines, you still need to guru meditate this stuff. This looks alright now. Or did it? I mean, it's x86 and x86 anyway. Oh, this is so silly. But this is also my recurring grief here with this stuff, right? Sure, it is my fault, my tiny little Linux distribution here, obviously, and stuff. But you would also think, I mean, there's only so much, I mean, except day and night from AM to PM fixing this stuff, but also that in my opinion, this stuff should build a little bit more by itself and not like each and every single tiny thing needing some manual janitorial work here of, what does it even, I mean, we could undefined, so it's using the cross L, wait a second, this is actually correct. What are we building here? We're building actually, let me think for a second. We actually, right, we need this. Did I not change the build priority? Maybe actually it's fully my fault after all, although I thought the other day I copied the, where would that even be? Text process? Actually pro tip, white carded. Yeah, I actually, this is why we need that. This is why. Did I not on some machine? Does it even work like that? Only built in. Actually, what I also really need to do is test the native build, like native bootstrap, because I welcome everyone and cheers. Because with all my epic thread ripping stuff, I only test cross compilation. How was it? I think I implemented support for, yeah, basically we need to test. Does it even make sense like that? Actually, maybe we change that. I guess. So what this is conditionally if cross compiling. I think we can always cross build it in that stage. Does that work? Let me think. Let's see. So probably we should also build this with verbose recurring. Forget that here because for me it has not the most value. Did I reconnect my 30? Because I had here some shuffling of stuff. Does this look all plugged in? Except I so hate that this blood. Why are those? I mean, previous video on the main channel, right? Modern BIOS is complete garbage. This bloody beeping is not a post fail of the 15950X system. It's just no display in code, right? Because obviously I have the display on this lab table plugged into my open air cooled bench, just without even a test aluminum plate. Here my bench. So why does this bloody, I mean, for what bloody freaking reason, I wonder. If this can be disabled, leave in the comments below. It is, I mean, it's not the end of the world, it's just like, why does this shit need to beep like it fails to boot when it just doesn't have a display output plugged in? It's like, yeah, hilarious. So I probably also, maybe I should store my like shared cloud, aka previously freaking old-fashioned file server, or nowadays storage area network. I probably should like not boot my old workstation for which one? But I think this should be 202. Is this even? I think I even probably should do that on another display for some reason. And because I guess this is on loops encrypted. And then maybe we can show you that again. So source, because to do right, what do we have more to do than watching this build scroll by? It would be that to do. All right, this bloody. So the question is, I don't have that much time. as you have noticed from my video outputs last days. We have crazy amounts of, I mean, this is all my to-do on top of the GitHub issues, right? And if you want to support these efforts, share, like, subscribe, Patreon, GitHub sponsorship or YouTube membership and stuff. There is so much stuff to do. It is ridiculous. Which is obviously why we're also building that here now. And we might have a spontaneous reboot. I dialed back some PBO, precision boost order or something, just for this 500 watt power supply until in some day or two I get a new online order. So we also need to prioritize with this, right? So what I probably need to really do now is, so somehow we have 80 SPI shared files now. I thought I had taken care of that some time ago, but either some update, something looks to be out of sync. We probably also want to do that soon. So what I also wanted to, what did I already add to? What I wanted to add something here, wasn't it? So some packages want a libpci package config file, and it looks to me like the package still doesn't install it. At least we didn't have that. All right, and then this Vasi stuff there also. So yeah, this is a crazy stuff, right? And the funny thing is, I could even do that on a transmitter Crusoe. Most of the stuff that is not epic thread ripping compilation stuff here. Yeah, check that Firefox actually really works. We could actually see if there's an update, a little bit of win-win, or if there's some Firefox update to do. It might be like a .1 version of stuff. No, I didn't want to freaking download this, but download it, yeah, whatever. Oops. .2 even. Yeah, I probably also should spend some time. So all the time, maybe that builds now. So yeah, and again, plus some tuning, so the clocks are a little bit dialed back for this tiny 500 watt SFX power supply. So probably only 40% faster than previous 1550X, but yeah, epic thread ripping through the stuff as we would want this. Does it even, so what did they even fix here? Poor contrast, various menu items. Seems like it's scrubber and stuff. And what is .1? What I probably wanted to say is we should really improve data. Do I have here data? Do I have here more data? No. I probably, and you see, I could basically work here day and night. I probably need to some better studio here and stuff. Probably do that soon. Did I even wait a second? I think I did say something wrong. Right, I copied this wrong. So to basically find that automatically, because obviously we don't want to go through that and do that manually. And this here as a recurring reminder is exactly why I have a single core boosting and soon further tuned desktop CPU, right? Because all this, I mean, except if we build more T2 packages in parallel, this is not what Epic or Threadripper would help with. Oh, we actually could maybe do that in here. Was it 5.2 or slightly wrong? Do they even use this dot? I mean, is it not a little bit superfluous? Do they even ever use that? Whatever. Reverted focus behavior, new window. Okay, fine. So yeah, a little bit win-win. Nice to have. Was there something else was there not something I wanted to fire that up to? Maybe I should have pro tip first write down what you have on your mind. Probably I should also check that. I'm pretty sure that's super annoying. I'm sure probably nobody uses that, but it would be nice if, like, I remember back in the day, Xterm had some font selections, probably just some default. We probably also want to do those two here. It's basically all of this stuff is nice to have, right? I think this here I patched in KDoc, so this is maybe not as needed anymore. By the way, do I still have my... I probably don't. I had here previously before I once accidentally deleted that. Oh. The Sun Ultra 5 didn't soft power off anymore, I think. Bug. Theoretically also Sun floppy. Oopses. As far as I remember, the last time I tried it. PS3 storage and patch. Clean up and test. PS3 RSX driver. Theoretically SJO2, and because what I wanted to do here is maybe also other fun finish this NZXT Kraken set whatever series display code, and actually maybe also proper user space AIO lint farm code, and maybe for this I think the Linux I2C, what is it, utils? Tools DDR5 SPD decode. I'm not sure if that's in there, maybe not. So yeah, this all of this code we could eventually also, I mean, plus all the other stuff. So are we are still, so yeah, we passed that. We probably want to commit that then. That is libedit. Also, I think I checked it yesterday. I think there wasn't another release. Also, we are 2022 and we run BSD libedit stuff of people's personal website there of LM Kling. I mean, actually, I like this decentralized stuff. Just like, yeah, not an update in 1 year because, yeah. Actually, here's your. So yeah, BSD factored out code stuff. What could possibly go wrong? I think I also disabled tests. Let's see if they indeed disabled. I did this already last night or so. So this should be now with include LVM build test. Also, the recurring theme of build tests and includes like build and include. It's like, oh, seriously, it's. Checking for tests balls. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess it had some effect previously. It's just shaves probably some seconds if you have a proper AMD machine, but it caused a build error, so with libedit, but we need it anyway, whatever. But why build my recurring theme? If I already see it, let's disable it by default where we don't really need it. Just save some time and energy and stuff. It's a bit crazy sitting between a 5950X and 7950X, like fans there, fans there. Yeah, actually was that alright, I can directly compile from that, because then we could check if I had any changes here. Actually, I do have. Probably would need to check what we really needed there. Some random stuff as usual. You probably hear the fan galore, right? Fans left and right. This is also not yet finished. And why did I do that in... this is... For what did I do that? Alright, this was Yeah, I think that... I mean, we could add that to the to-do. It might be, I think I did that to debug some Sun or RISC-V thing, to have a like cross debugger. Okay, you know what, let's commit it directly. If I add it to the to-do, it's only more work. It's like I think that's probably a nice thing to have. Oh, Rust. I wonder how much more performance. I also still need to check how much more performance we get disabling the iGPU. I actually plugged in yesterday an RX 580 that I have here on shelves, but that didn't, for stupid reasons. BIOS previous video, right? Auto options here, more main channel, that probably. It didn't disable the iGPU. You boot. Anyway, I will benchmark that together with the DDR6000 memory. Another thing, one option I've also found, just another remark for this BIOS stupidity, there are some options which, like, there are some numeric options like PBO, precision boost, overdrive or whatever, curve optimization, there, like negative positive magnitude, it's a numeric option. You can't use the plus minus key on the keyboard, which on other options you can, but not on those. And also some of those, or probably quite some, you can't, like in this Gigabyte BIOS, there's insert key for adding that to the favorites. And some of the bloody options, maybe like the PBO curve thing or so, like some of those you can't add to the favorites. It's like, thank you very much. Last but not least, I found one option had, like, usually I complain auto versus enable disable and stuff. And one option even has, I found by pure chance, whatever that was, somewhere there had AMD CPU options. One had force, like auto and force, or force and disable. It's like, oh. And last but not least, I figured, like reading the freaking help text, Control S brings up the SPD info, which I said is annoying to switch back and forth. So Control S, amazing. Just that this Control S works for SPD info everywhere, or nearly everywhere probably, except the bloody memory advanced timings. It's like the only dialog, the only option screen where you freaking need the SPD info thing, there it doesn't work. Are you kidding me? I mean, I probably need to redo that video, properly edited in 10-minute speedrunner stuff. It's insane. Anyway, so Rust, that is compiling too. Probably still have quite some stuff to sort from like a week of night. Yeah. Actually, I messed you already with the ATSPI stuff. What is even with that here? That actually could be a valid thing. Did I forget that? I guess we could. It's most likely that was using I/O byte and word, like in and out I/O, programmed I/O stuff, most likely. It probably built because for years this built, and only recently I figured many of those drivers had unresolved symbols to in, out, byte, word and stuff. So yeah, makes no sense to build them if they have zero chance to work anyway. Nothing like some autumn cleaning. Why did I? Ah, this probably was for. Let's remove that. That was just for test. I recently just so much to cleaning up some recently tested stuff. So yeah, we could build through all of that. Maybe leave in the comments below. The only thing is maybe I should do other things with my time, honestly, because I have an extreme backlog of everything. With a 2.5-year-old at home, mostly alone this week in this freaking pandemic, which obviously isn't over. So Firefox, should we test build? You know what, let's commit this already early. So because the build, it will easily take another hour, although Rust is, yeah, it will, I think it was fresh build from scratch, right? Yeah, I deleted that. Actually, okay, we can do one more useful thing, which is this libpci, whatever, PCI utils. Because that should install a package config file, which of course it doesn't. What the heck, fix link in PCI mode? Can't access period? Ah, fpic. Okay, we might have. So what is a package config file? Do they don't do here something? Let's see, do we have a package config file? Because some installation didn't. And we don't. As far as I see on a first glance. So if you have any question, ask me anything right now. What do you want to do first week on AM5? Corrects bugs and features, the good, bad and the ugly. Questions now before I turn answering some business emails. Oops, did I cancel quickly enough? Ah, you know what, I don't have this wind farm stuff running here on. That significantly reduces the noise levels of the AO. Let's see, do we have any PC stuff here? What, there is a PC, why does it not install? That is bizarre. Good that we take a look at that. Okay, here's some custom static flavor. Don't immediately see why this shouldn't... Oh, sorry, we install with that stuff. I know it's probably just massively... Did I not commit it? Back in a second after phone call. Cleaner. What's that? We commit into some tech? I thought I committed it earlier this live stream. So yeah, Epic thread ripping through this stuff, exactly what we want, so that, as I mentioned previously, 2.5 hours, although latest GCC and stuff might be slower, but previously 2.5 hours, I mean, plus ever increasing load and Linux kernel drivers and so on, and Rust code. So maybe 1.5 hours, that would be cool, but yeah, or we work on further parallel building T2 packages. So libpci package config somewhere like here. It's also only real with some space, but why does it not install the bloody package config thing? Maybe I should not have closed the other secure shell. Like here, where I have the A ports. What do they install? Also, maybe it doesn't work for them either. That also could be. Install lib. Do we need? Yeah, this is also hilarious. Maybe we need this additional usages. Static, build static flavor. What do you mean? Are we mean here shared or not? If static, if not static, then redo that. I only wonder. So does it by default not build a freaking shared library? Shared yes. Setlib no. That's what they use. Just checking with some of the other 1942 Linux distributions. So eval, where is install? Here. Maybe we... Oh, wait a second. Why is this .a? This is confusing, if not even partially buggy. Why do we only install? Maybe it previously, it is possible that previously it didn't had a shared, if it even has a shared. So then let's use that with install, and probably, do we have dest here? No, dest probably can't hurt. I mean, I wonder if we should simplify that and let's try to simplify that. I don't like this glue code here. Welcome everyone. So if not static, then let's do that hopefully properly, because I don't like rebuilding parts here, and the only argument would be to have a static link library for emergency reasons, but we don't generally do that. So in my opinion, we shouldn't do too crazy strange things here. So if not static, then why is here shared? Yes. Do we add that somewhere? There's shared array. We do this twice. No, this. Wait. This did install a static version. This is why this was confusing. Okay. Let's. Good that we have. So why do we build a static version then after all? Remove, build, install. I wonder if it should work like... by the way, we should in general have... what was it? Install lib. And then... would this reinstall the... no, okay, let's try this. By the way, some more to-dos. If we would have had too much time for... but we want to write a microkernel, right? We could also... like somehow reverse the Ryzen master for Zen 3.4, because they deleted that, AMD deleted that for Zen 3, at least 4, because it only displays... right, which kernel did I boot? Right, I intentionally booted an older kernel because my HDMI output was flanky. Because ideally I would like amps here, like amps and total power. So because we only see, and for Zen 3 it once was shown, but they deleted that for not precise enough, which I find really silly. So that somehow there is also something typo probably here, and also here. Let's see what that installs. So yeah, then we get the package config file, which is not even... wait, they don't install it to the right directory. Yay! We had here libdir. Probably that is... so that is... probably we need that here then too. Prefix do we... basically Okay, you know what? Let's do it differently then. This is too much repetitive stuff. Then let's make inst with installer remove, because we only want install libs. So that would be with need to be careful not to remove. So we append that, so that probably should work. Oh wait, install to one space, just to make sure we don't remove the other one. Try that again. Did we? Now it installs. So the only other thing now is, does it include? Also, yeah, a recurring theme. Right? In my opinion, stuff should just install properly itself. It's not like adding all this kind of quirks and features. But, yeah. Maybe I should embrace it, right? The more quirks and features, the more broken the other 1942 Linux distributions are. Because it takes obviously some years to program all of this. Does this have here shared stuff, or is it? So also the libd is wrong. Good that we double checked that. Okay, this does not appear to have any probably static. So the next thing would be, oh, are we building? Oh, readline. Yeah, this is expected. Now we have two of this bloody, oh, so yeah, 2022 recurring theme here, right? And stuff should just install properly, right? Now we have, what should we do with this bloody man page? I find it ridiculous that the libedit people somehow this man page, and like they use the same history file name. Also this decade-old man page and info stuff. I made a poll some years ago. Do people even use this, or just internet search the stuff they need? It doesn't scale well, especially if people give a shit on each other's, clobbering each other's packages stuff. Let's see here if they have something in place. Maybe we need to configure it differently. And how many minutes of time you need to sink into properly building something trivial? So all the other 90% of the other, like never say all, right? 90% of the other packages configure, make, install somewhat reasonable, and some like, no, we need to custom hack the shit out of it, and then we sit here all day long, right? libpci in, do they have here libd here? Why does this not? Oh, they don't have configure? Do they only have a makefile or what? Or they have straight a makefile? Maybe we simply need this then in. Where do they run the SED? Here, libdo dear. So we simply somewhere follower. Where did I even? So libdir for both of it then. It is ridiculous, but that it is what it is. But yeah, the only constant is change, and what's not tested isn't tested. With testing, I mean actually checking that this stuff. No, it is right. So yeah, maybe we also after. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the log file. I wanted to check that. So the static only installs, actually it also reinstalls the headers, but that shouldn't really hurt much. Hopefully, famous last words. Hope it doesn't include any encoding that it What they substitute here, 01 to January and August. Do they have nothing better else to do? Yeah, okay. Fine. I have no further questions. But what I wanted to check is, does it build a static library, or okay, it does only build one, because here we install, yeah, so if we want a static library for whatever reasons, we need to build it twice indeed. So lib pci there, oops, pci details of course. It only did install, what do we have here? Oh wait, why does it lnsf? What the freaking heck? Why is it doing that? Who is doing that? Are we doing that? Oh man, what you don't test. And good that I saw this at the where even was this? Is so ridiculous. Where's my facepalm? I think I have. I think I need to grow this channel with more clickbait and more facepalm. Okay, back to the drawing board. But yeah, they see some people say I overtest stuff or test suite sucks, right? Other YouTubers, no, test suites are amazing and so on. Then let's do that differently. Then let's pre-build that. If like let's just ignore that it's Zoom linking crap there. Then let's post make that. And then if that, okay, or then PCI utils static. Then let's pre-build that. Oh, so this is, oh shit. Okay, then let's run this in a sub shell 2 just to hide the manipulation of this environment variable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's also log it, because we're professionals. And rebuild it then, and use a pre-make hook. And because this is in reverse order now, oh, this is the wrong editor. No, what read only file. Oops. So let's hope that finally takes care of all the random nonsense that's going on. Also, probably something forgotten. Maybe the, no, not that. The fee there of actually, you know what? Let's okay. Okay. It's not perfect though, maybe one last remark, but I leave it at that. It's maybe I shouldn't, but there's only so much to, because there is now some small period of time if you concurrently build stuff which you don't really too often do. Maybe I should add a to-do there. Maybe that would be the most professional thing would be to fix it now. The second most professional thing would be probably to at least add a to-do there, which probably I should, because there is now a brief, well, depending on your processor performance, a brief window of if you build stuff concurrently and the other package links with the PCI util, there is now some seconds or minutes, depending on whether you build on latest epic thread wrapping Ryzen or in good old-fashioned Sun UltraSpark, where the symlink here is wrong, right? So we have, is this now here correct? Yeah, so this is, where is it even? Yeah, so now, yeah, but let's maybe fix this and still not ring. Let's more compact. No need for coloring. Not symlink. So you can't mix this stuff up. It's hilarious. But it's good enough for me for today. Better than what we had in most ways. Rust, nothing like building a Canadian cross-compiled Rust. Yeah, that's probably then that for this live stream. We had a couple of drop frames, some hundreds or so, not that much than Vodafone's usual failing toxic stuff. We probably worked on some to do like PCI, but there is so much more to do. For that, there's Patreon, YouTube membership, GitHub sponsorship, or all the other fun stuff you prefer. I hope you learned something, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and talk to you soon for all the other Linux distribution work to come. Let's just cross-compile test the two before we commit this after so much work. That probably looks alright at first glance. Anyway, crazy amount of glue code for a tiny little package like that though. Was it something else? I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if we previously had the SO file. Actually, we could check here on the old install. Actually, we had, interestingly, so that install. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Nothing like you need. 2022, you need a couple of PCI libraries. Actually, that installed some, but not all. So yeah, this why you need install lib and that installed partial stuff. Nah. This should install. Did it install the? No. Probably should be fine like that. So yeah, also looking forward to more AM5 testing, benchmarking, and results for memory bandwidth consumed by the iGPU and DDR5 6000 performance. Catch you next time.